Welcome to KocoSports. I am the huge one, kid idiot Dave Koco from Wrestle AM, a podcast here on YouTube KocoSports, wherever you find podcasts. And when my computer is not broken, we're always streaming on twitch.tv/KocoSports. This is Pro Wrestling Noah, N-1 Victory 2023, Night 1 review. Sorry it's late. I've been really sick. My computer has been broken. And Night 2 preview. As always, for Night 1, we ask you win, loss, or tie. What did you think of it? I'm giving it a win. I thought a lot of the matches were solid. There was a few things I was worried about, but overall, I enjoyed it. Some amazing matches. If you're only going to watch one match, definitely the Nakajima, sorry, I've stuttered there. Nakajima, Soya match is absolutely fantastic, so make sure to check that out. All right, we are reading this off noah.co.jp through translations, and also on WrestleUniverse.com, wrestling-universe.com. That's what we're reading this off of. Overall, gave it a huge win. If you are if you are going to watch it, check it out on wrestle-universe.com. Cyberfight, I did more than New Japan. Thank you. And let's break this down as we can and preview the next night. All right, let's break it down. Of course, we start with a six-man tag. Hopefully, it'll be less and less of this, but hey, we got it. The good-looking guys go down to Kanda, Yoshika, and Stalin Rogers. 6 minutes, 25 seconds. You can saw it free on YouTube. And next, you got Nakajima going in Soya. 14 minutes, 40 seconds. Jumping DDT. This is what pro wrestling should be. Long live Congo. May Congo please come back. I miss you and love you so much, Congo. This is what Pro Wrestling Noah is. I absolutely think it's fantastic. Soya does get the victory, and it was just stiff, action-packed, and it was absolutely amazing. Match of the night. I think this was on YouTube for free. I don't know. I go on Wrestle Universe, but if you guys watch this on YouTube for free, whoa, you got yourselves a deal, boys. Because I think it was the first 3 matches were up on the YouTube machine. I could be wrong. Make sure to follow Pro Wrestling Noah on YouTube. Cyberfight, I did more than New Japan. Sorry, just thought I fucking have to scream at Cyberfight. They're kind of, as the Japanese would say, baka. All right, and then of course this one's a little bit shorter, 13. Actually, it wasn't that short. I guess it was just because it's action packed. I thought this was a lot shorter, but now I'm looking at the time here. Jack Morris gets the win, and he wins by a ground cobra twist. It was weird because it was a fast paced match, and then at the very end it was like boop, and then it was like all right. So yeah, overall, great match. This was a good match. I apologize last time. I forgot to mention people are here from All Japan, MLW, and Dragon Gate. Sorry, I pulled a Kevin Kelly. Sorry. Noah has a lot more class than Kevin Kelly does. Kevin Kelly, I look forward to your invitation. Lance Anoa'i is absolutely awesome. Yuma Enzai, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. It was an 8-minute, 22-second match. Samoan splash. And I just thought, oh my God, the commentary is so much better on Pro Wrestling Noah. It just is. It just is. Next, you got Yuki Yoshihiko defeats Kitamiya. I was happy about this and sad at the same time. This is one of those guys, I want to see Kitamiya do good, but Yoshihiko is absolutely stunning and amazing, and I had mixed feelings. You know, there was upsets, but unlike the upsets, the athletes that are getting the upsets, I don't even know if this is an upset, but the guys that lost and the guys that won actually put a lot of effort into the ring, so it's pretty good, and it's sad because I want to see both these guys win. But you know what? There has to be a winner and a loser. Next is a 6-man tag. High 69, Kotage Marufuji is there. They're advertising Will Officer Marufuji. And then defeat Miyawaka, Amakusa, and Fujita. I haven't seen Fujita in like 500 years. It might have only been a couple hours, but I don't know. Every time, I don't know why. Is there a wrestler every time he shows up, you're like, oh, here he is? I don't know. That's just me. All right. Next, you have Anabe. He goes under to Dr. Wagner Jr. He's wearing all white because that's what his family used to wear in tournaments in Japan. I do like the fact that there was a little bit of history lesson. It's a good job. Good job. You know what? Noah, give yourself a Barry Horowitz on the old. It just felt good listening to people that knew what the fuck they were talking about. Jesus Christ. But yeah, overall, great. Son of Dr. Wagner Jr. gets the win. I enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of Dr. Wagner Jr. And he brings big style lucha, big guy lucha. When you watch luchadors, you know, there's the small guys, super fast, but there's also the big luchadors that don't seem to get them as much love outside of Lucha Underground. And you know, so I don't know. I enjoy his style, and I enjoy it. So there you go. He wins with Wagner Driver. He's wearing all white because it's a family tradition. Now, yo, what is this? The land of upsets? Forget the rising sun. You're fired. This is upsets. Adam Brooks beats Keno, 14 minutes, 16 seconds, Aussie Buster. Very interesting. I think when it comes to Adam Brooks, it's going to be one of those situations where going into the tournament, not everyone knows who he is, but I think coming out of this tournament, people are going to know who he is. So overall, really enjoyed this. I'm glad I'm not a betting man, because if someone came to me and said, hey, put $1 billion on a winner, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to put $2 billion on Keno. You don't even have $2 billion. Put it all on Keno. So overall, not that bad of a match. But yeah, it was kind of interesting, like, to see where it goes. I think everyone is praying for Keno and Nakajima in the finals. I think fucking Baka. Cyberfight, you're so fucking dumb, bro. We'll get to you. Anyway, yeah, huge upset, and I'm excited to see what Adam Brooks can do. Go! I love Go. Go is actually, you know, I actually named a character after Go in my upcoming novel. Make sure to buy it. It has nothing to do with Go. I made a Japanese gangster, and I was like, who's the most Japanese gangster person I know? And I was like, Go? And I was like, there you go. Spoiler for my upcoming book. There's a Japanese gangster named Go in it. It's because of Go. He defeats Saxon Huxley. I'm very interested to see what Saxon Huxley could do. He just looks like he has tons of energy, tons of movement, always moving his feet quickly and bring in effort. And I'm a big fan of that. Like, a lot of people are like, what do you like? What do you not like? Effort. Just make it look. Don't be tippity-tappeting. Don't be a fucking armbar for 20 minutes. I love effort. All right? If you're like, hey, Coco, sometimes you're mean to people and sometimes you're fucking happy to people. I don't understand it. I don't understand it because most YouTubers say everything is awesome or everything sucks. Coco, effort. Effort. That's all that matters. Yeah, I enjoyed the match. There you go. 9 minutes, 54 seconds, power lariat. Go wins. And I thought this was a bad matchup. If you like grappling, ground game, but they don't have, I don't know. I think Jake Lee and Timothy Thatcher are the worst opponents for each other. Jake Lee needs someone to attack him. Timothy Thatcher needs someone to attack him. It's kind of like watching two UFC fighters waiting for the other so they could counter-strike. It wasn't that bad of a match. 20 minutes. It would have been a tie to New Japan. That's one thing New Japan has better. 20 minutes instead of 30 minutes. But it goes 20 minutes, 4 seconds. Jake Lee does get the victory. He cuts a promo. And overall, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I give it a win. I definitely think the must-watch match is Nakajima Zoya. But, you know, Jack Morrison match was pretty good. Lance Anoa'i match is pretty good. Kitamiya's match was pretty good. They're all pretty good, dude. I'm going to be completely honest. I really enjoyed it. Oh, God, maybe I'm being too positive. But I thought the main event was solid. It's just, it's two guys wrestling the same style, but no one is, you know. Have you ever seen, maybe you're a third wheel, maybe it's your two friends, and they don't want to ask each other out, so they've been in the friend zone for 500 years because no one takes the first step. That's Jake Lee, Timothy Thatcher. It's not bad. It's just a grappling fest without that effort. You know, if you're going to go grappling, you got to go effort. It might not be my cup of tea, and it might be someone else's cup of tea, but it definitely stands out from all the other matches And I don't think in a good way. I think Jake Lee has had better matches. I think Timothy Thatcher had better matches. But you need opponents to attack them, because if they, they'll just fucking wait all day. So it's a different style. I still think it's a good match, but my fears were a little bit justified. So overall, I give it a win. There are some upsets that I didn't see happening. It just seems like tournament time. It's upset city time. And it's like, do you think, just thinking out loud here, I might make a separate video on this. Do you think if they made a wrestling promotion where they rewarded you off talent, would it go over? I mean, you could still have the heel face faction. You can still have people get over and not get over. But I feel when it comes to Jake Lee, John Cena, Okada now, Sonata now, it seems like they give the belt to someone hoping the belt makes them. Where if you're like, well, okay, Yokohama was, half empty? What are they at? 800. So they said they had 804 paid, and they were inside the Yokohama Budokan. That's bad. Now, that's all the good news. Should we make fun of Cyberfight now, or should we wait until the preview? All right, we'll put a little thumbnail. Bring, bring, bring. Yeah, YouTube, I know, I put the negative stuff in the back so we have better stuff. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, okay. I love you too. All right, bye. Thank you, YouTube. YouTube's actually saying, if you're going to say something negative, put it towards the end of the video. It actually does fucking work, though. I hate to say it. Like, I'm mocking it, but it fucking works. I don't want to hear bad things. Everything is awesome. Yeah. Everything is awesome. Yeah. I really think about making a new channel where I just say everything is awesome and don't actually watch. I've been thinking about this for years, but I think with the algorithm, it works better now than ever. All right, moving on. A lot of people are confused because there's a translation error. A lot of people think Noah's going to start in an hour, and it's going to start in 25 hours. It's Wednesday on the 9th. So there you go. A lot of people, they switched the 8 and a 9, so there's a lot of translations that are like, oh, the show's starting in an hour. And no, that is lost in translation. The show is actually within 25 hours. So... I don't know how long it's going to take me to get this up, but you get the idea. All right, let's go break this down. Let's get predictions, and then let's go yell at Cyberfight, am I right? Fucking Cyberfight, Jesus Christ. You got Soya versus Anabe as the opener, so it should be awesome. I'm going to say Soya gets that one. Kitamiya versus Adam Brooks. I'm a little worried, because I was hoping that Kitamiya would get pushed to the moon. But Adam Brooks just had one of the biggest upsets in the day one of a tournament. It makes me sound stupid. But you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to find out who wins this one. Going to be very interesting. And I'm hoping for a great match. And I want to see what Adam Brooks can do. And Kitamiya is a solid wrestler. You got Anzai versus Go. That should be amazing. I got to go with my boy Go. Inamura versus Timothy Thatcher. Inamura will probably bring it to Thatcher, so it will probably be better. I think Thatcher is going to win. I think Inamura should run. My brain says Thatcher. My heart says Inamura. Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Lance Inoue is going to be absolutely awesome. I totally slaughtered that last name. I apologize. And, I think that's going to be an interesting fight. Two big guys. I think this could be good. I think this might steal the show. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just kidding. Look at that main event. Okay, we'll talk about the main event in a second. Junior HG. I know how to read. Take 17. GHC Junior Tag Team Next Challenger Tournament. You got Yohei and Tadusuke. The good-looking guy. He's still the worst fucking name ever. Yohei. No. A bad name is a bad name. Ohara versus Yoshioka. Good-looking guys are going to win that. I mean, come on. I've been wrong before. All right. And then you got Jake Lee versus Yoshioka. This should be good. Hopefully Yoshioka brings it to Jake Lee. I'd love to see what these guys can do. And I think this will be a better matchup for Jake Lee. So it'll be very interesting. By the way, Jake Lee, who Who taught you the bowing thing? Uh, Jake Lee, I think wins this. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I think Jake Lee is going to go pretty fucking far. They are really going out of their way to change his character, market him. He's been a disaster, but they're turning it around. Bring Gaijin hotline. Yeah, you're right, Gaijins. No, dude. Attendance is great. Yeah, choosing Jake Lee as the champ was the right thing to do. You're right. Yeah, he's never changed. He's always been this awesome. Yeah. No employees say that too. They don't say that. No employees like to feed their families. So yeah, I think Jake Lee is gonna win this, and then the main event. This. Woo! We got Nakajima versus Huxley. I want to see what Huxley can bring. Nakajima, I want you to bring it. This might be. I'm just excited. I'm a big Nakajima fan. You know, he puts in effort. He's stiff. He knocks people out. He's a good-looking guy. He's not in good-looking guys. He just happens to be a good-looking guy. I hope Nakajima did it. So like, okay. So there you go. There we go. That is it. It is not today. It is tomorrow, but I don't know when you're watching it. It is the 9th, okay? It is Wednesday the 9th. Wednesday the 9th, all right? It says Wednesday the 8th here, but that's because the 8 and a 9 get confused in the translation process. I see it a couple blogs not have it. You can watch it on wrestle-universe.com. You wouldn't know that because Cyberfight... Okay, hold on. Bring. All right, the sensitive ones, pre-warn. Okay, I'll pre-warn them. No problem, YouTube. If you are very sensitive and you never want to hear anything bad about Noah, this is for you. Everything is awesome! Like, comment, subscribe, and you can lower the volume a little bit. Bring. Is that good? Yeah, I have to tell him the truth, man. I can't just fucking lie. This is why I'm not going to make it? I know, but... I can't do it, man. I can't do it, YouTube. I have to tell the fucking truth. All right. Okay. I'm going to have a confession, boys. It's a fake phone. YouTube's not really on the other line. All right. We have a situation on our hands. And that is the people that own Noah are the dumbest fucking human beings possible. Or every professional wrestler on Noah is a coward. Both of them can be true. One of them most likely true, but there's no way neither can be true. The decisions that Pro Wrestling Noah has made as a business, Cyberfight, is almost criminal. It is almost criminal. I live near the Budokan, okay? They used to pack that place. Then they got swept by New Japan. Then they made every bad decision possible. Now, English speakers that fucking recover this, be honest, they don't notice because everything is awesome. You know who noticed? Pro Wrestling Noah employees that need to feed their fucking family. That's who's noticed. At Budokan was almost empty. New Japan is going to probably pack it tonight because Pro Wrestling Noah was on fire. We are Noah. They had everything by storm, and they made every bad decision. Now, Cyberfight is either taking money from Bushi Road, or they owe Bushi Road money still, which is a fact. They did owe him a lot of money. Or they are the dumbest fucking people on the planet. Now, people are like, oh, it doesn't matter. Records don't matter. Ratings do. Attendance does. Subscriptions matter. Cyberfight. Are there any new subscribers from North America? Are your numbers going up? Are your subscription numbers going up? Is attendance gone up? Now, if you want to be positive all the time and say, oh, all that matters is in the ring, well, then if all that matters in the ring is how come one company is doing it. It's like being second place, getting your chance to strike, and you just laid down and died. Now, there's 3 options here, Cyberfight. You're the dumbest fucking corporation to ever exist, and that is hard. You are selling your own fucking company short so that you can make some of that Bushiroad money. Or you haven't paid Bushiroad back. There's no way any company and any brand would devalue itself that much. And as far as pro wrestling Noah, there's no way in hell if you're a wrestler you should stay. And I love Noah. I love Noah with all my heart. And I got on the bandwagon. If you have a chance to jump ship, I would. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And here's the thing. They're like, oh, they're going to get him back. They're going to get him back. When? Are you ever going to recreate that Dome show? Is Kiyomiya going to win the G1 next year? When? You got to care about your brand. I used to work in indies. I used to work in other stuff. Like, here's an example. A lot of people don't know this, but me and my wife, we own over 20 companies. Do you know why we don't advertise it? Because I say fuck on YouTube, and you wouldn't buy my beloved fucking products if you knew that. That's why we don't talk. That's why we don't fucking advertise our own brands. If there is a company that's completely fine, and you don't have to touch it, don't touch it. I don't understand how you can make so much. Now, Noah, where the pro wrestlers are cowards. If this happened in a dojo, if what Kevin Kelly did in English happened in a dojo, he'd be confronted. I know we live in a world where we're cowards and we can't fucking fight anymore, but you can at least confront people and have conversations. Every single member of this fucking company that knows what Kevin Kelly has been saying about you, if you don't at least confront him, you are all fucking cowards. Every fucking single one of you. You are so much better not working with New Japan. The only difference is Cyberfight cashing in on your hard work? Does Cyberfight still owe tons of money? And for those that say, oh, it's a story, it's a work. Okay. Budokan. Ever since you messed up, you haven't sold out Budokan. You haven't even done well at Budokan. If Nakajima and Keno is not in a main event, you don't sell fucking tickets. You're about to go to Cork and Hall. Who's in the main event? You can't sell tickets unless it's your 2 stars. So why not push your 2 stars to the max? Why work with New Japan? What benefit does it have? I know your subscriptions ain't going up. I know your ticket sales are in the trash. So is it you're dumb? Or is it, are you taking money to take a dive to New Japan because they had a hard time during the break? Or is it that you owe them so much money that your run, your amazing run, is coming to an end because at the end of the day, you still owe them too much money? And here's the thing. You can say it doesn't ruin the product. The Budokan had 800 people. Wrestling Universe is not... Kevin Kelly never mentions where you can watch Noah. What's the benefit? At one time, you were outdrawing them. You outdrew them at the Tokyo Dome. Why aren't you brave? What is the piece that I'm missing? What's the piece that I'm missing? Is Cyberfight taking money to take a dive? Does Cyberfight still owe money? Or are they dumber than AOL and Time Warner combined? That's it. We just got to know. We have to know. Because it's super exciting to see the guys. If you're going to be NXT for New Japan, Be honest. Just be honest. Say, we're a developmental league. Don't give fans hope and fucking sell them out. Don't. You have a roster of men. Now, granted, if none of them confront Kevin Kelly, men who are cowards, but men still the less. You have a roster full of men busting their fucking ass to 800 people in the Budokan? To steal a line from Captain America. Do better. Do better. Like, comment, subscribe. We are KocoSports on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, X, Threads, Facebook, and the mean streets of Yokohama. Fucking 800 people, huh? Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.